Welcome to my channel. Like, share and a video make a new car 2025 Tesla Model Y review by Alex Nishimoto. Correspondent. Alex Nishimoto has worked in the automotive industry since 2007 and has written more than 2,500 car-related articles and tested and reviewed hundreds of vehicles over the course of his career. Alex is a correspondent for Edmunds and has also written for Motor Trend, Automobile, Hot Rod, Super Street, Net, PRI Magazine, Autois and other publications. When he's not writing about cars, he's wrenching on his E30 generation BMW 3-5 which he's owned since college and plans to restore one day. What's new? A refresh, with a restyled front end, is possible. Refresh could include a new rear seat infotainment touchscreen, part of the first Model Y generation introduced for 2020. Overview. Tesla's Model Y midsize SUV is on track to make history. While Tesla doesn't break out sales numbers of specific models, EV industry watchers calculate that the Model Y has both surpassed its sister car, the Model 3 sedan, in total sales and will become the best-selling EV of all time. Heady claims surely, so it follows that Tesla will look to keep the good times rolling with the 2025 Model Y. There's a strong possibility that it will get changes similar to those found on the 2024 Model 3, a sleeker front end, new taillight design, and a new rear touchscreen display for backseat passengers to control climate and infotainment. Ventilated seats and ambient lighting may also come standard. Note that recent reports indicate the refreshed Model Y may not go on sale in the US until early 2025. Edmunds Spotlight. Roomy and versatile. We don't have any official information yet for the 2025 Model Y, so whether as part of a refreshed Tesla improves battery performance or adds range remains to be seen. The Model Y is already one of the top EVs in overall range, with an EP at estimated 310 miles in the long-range trim. Opting for the sportier performance trim shaves range to 303 miles, but delivers 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration in just 3.5 seconds. What's it like to live with? Our test team lived with the Model Y and put it through its paces over thousands of miles and months of real-world use. Check out our long-term Tesla Model Y test page for all the details on how it held up over the duration of our test, how reliable it was, and what it's like to live with. Our test Model Y was a 2020, but many of our observations should still apply to the 2025 Model Y. Begins to drift over the lane marker. Tesla Autopilot combines adaptive cruise control and lane-keeping assistance for hands-on low-level automated driving. Blind spot warning alerts you if a vehicle in the next lane over is in your blind spot. Long-range rear-wheel drive. It has 320 miles of range. Tesla quoted 0-60 miles per hour time of 6.5 seconds. Long-range all-wheel drive. Comes with an additional motor to give the Model Y all-wheel drive capability. 310 miles of range. Dual motors and all-wheel drive. Tesla quoted 0-60 miles per hour time of 4.8 seconds. Performance. This sportier version offers 303 miles of range. Tesla quoted 0-60 miles per hour time of 3.5 seconds. 21-inch wheels. Lowered suspension. Aluminum alloy pedals. Every Model Y also comes with adaptive cruise control. Maintains a driver set distance between the Model Y and the car in front. Forward collision mitigation. Warns you of an impending collision and applies the brakes in certain scenarios. Lane keeping assistance. Steers the Model Y back into its lane if it begins to drift over the lane marker. Tesla Autopilot combines adaptive cruise control and lane-keeping assistance for hands-on low-level automated driving. Blind spot warning alerts you if a vehicle in the next lane over is in your blind spot. Long-range rear-wheel drive. It has 320 miles of range. Tesla quoted 0-60 miles per hour time of 6.5 seconds. Long-range all-wheel drive. Comes with an additional motor to give the Model Y all-wheel drive capability. 310 miles of range. Dual motors and all-wheel drive. Tesla quoted 0-60 miles per hour time of 4.8 seconds. Performance. This sportier version offers 303 miles of range. Tesla quoted 0-60 miles per hour time of 3.5 seconds. 21-inch wheels. Lowered suspension. Aluminum alloy pedals. Main options for the Tesla Model Y include third row of seats increases capacity for up to 7 passengers. Long-range all-wheel drive. Tow hitch. Adds a Class II tow hitch for lightweight trailers up to 3,500 pounds. Enhanced autopilot. Upgrades autopilot with navigation following and automatic lane changes. A semi-automated parking system and smart summon, which will drive the vehicle to your chosen location. Full self-driving capability. Tesla promises this feature will support fully automated driving, but so far the rollout of the Model Y's self-driving capability has been problematic, and its future remains uncertain. 2025 Tesla Model Y First Impressions Biden Frio. For 20 seconds, 2024. Overview. Tesla's Model Y midsize SUV is on track to make history. While Tesla doesn't break out sales numbers of specific models, industry watchers calculate that the Model Y has both surpassed its sister car, the Model 3 sedan, in total sales and will become the best-selling EV of all time. Heady claims surely, so it follows that Tesla will look to keep the good times rolling with the 2025 Model Y. There's a strong possibility that it will get changes similar to those found on the 2024 Model 3, a sleeker front end, new taillight design, and a new rear touchscreen display for backseat passengers to control climate and infotainment. Ventilated seats and ambient lighting may also come standard. Note that recent reports indicate the refreshed Model Y may not go on sale in the US until early 2025. Edmunds Spotlight. Roomy and versatile. We don't have any official information yet for the 2025 Model Y, so whether as part of a refreshed Tesla improves battery performance or adds range remains to be seen. The Model Y is already one of the top EVs in overall range, with an EP at estimated 330 miles in the long-range trim. Opting for the sportier performance trim shaves range to 303 miles, but delivers 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration in just 3.5 seconds. An entry-level base trim gets 279 miles. In addition to its impressive range, the Model Y offers an optional third row, tight but usable, making it a viable alternative to the larger Model X if you only occasionally need to carry up to 7 passengers. Cargo space is also generous, up to 76 cubic feet for the 2-row model, or 68 cubic feet with the 3-row. Competitors to consider. The Model Y once had the small to mid-size electric subclass to itself, but today there's a bumper crop of eSUV choices. The Volkswagen ID.4 and Ford Mustang Mach-E cost about the same as the Tesla and are roughly the same size, the ID.4 being the smaller of the group. The Mach-E is related. 2025 Tesla Model Y info. Research more upcoming vehicles. 2025 Toyota RAEV for hybrid news. 2025 Volkswagen Golf GTI news. XC. 2025 Aston Martin Vanquish S news. Shop used vehicles in your area. Used Tesla Model Y 2020. Used Tesla Model Y 2022. Used Tesla Model Y 2021. Popular new car reviews and ratings. Chevy Bolt RS3, McLaren 720S Spider, Roadster Audi TT, Audi RS5 car, Infiniti QX80, Audi R6 RS. 2025 Audi RS3 news. CLS 450. Vehicle rankings by type. SUV large, sedan small, best minivans, best trucks, sedan luxury, best sedans, best hybrids, sedan midsize. Other models to consider. Tesla Car Model 3, Tesla Model Y, Tesla Cybertruck, 2023 Model Y, 2023 Tesla Model 3, Tesla X Car, Tesla Roadster S, 2023 Tesla Model Y, 2023 Model S, Tesla Model X 2023. Research similar vehicles. Acura MDX 2024, 2025 Land Rover Defender, Audi SQ80 Tron. Other models. Used Honda Fit in Parkersburg, WV. Used Toyota 4Runner in Oneida, NY. Used Mazda Protege in Bay City, ME. Used Cadillac CT6 in Greer, SC. Used Audi SQ7 in Granada Hills, SIA. Used Infiniti M in Sugar Land, TX. New Dodge Durango for sale in Burlington, EA. Used Nissan GT-R in Thomasville, NC. Used Honda Insight in Gresham, or used Dodge Grand Caravan in Coconut Creek, FL. 2025 Tesla Model Y Expert Review. Reviewed by Duncan Brady. The Model Y has been an outstanding success for Tesla. Although it joined the lineup after the Model S, X, and 3, the Model Y quickly became the top seller and one of the most popular luxury vehicles in the world. That said, the small electric SUV hasn't changed much since we first drove it in 2020. Tesla debuted a refreshed Model 3 for 2024, and since the Model Y is the small sedan SUV counterpart, we imagine the same revisions could come to the Model Y, and updates can't come soon enough. Tesla now has competition on both sides from mass-market brands with the Ford Mustang Mach-E, Hyundai Ioniq 5, and Volkswagen ID.4, as well as from traditional luxury automakers like the Genesis GV70 Electric, Audi Q for Sportback e-tron, and Cadillac Lyriq. The updated Model Y reportedly bears the code name Juniper. Pictured above is a pre-refresh model. What's probably on the way? Expect 2025 Model Y changes to start with minor tweaks to the exterior design, including revised headlights, taillights, and a streamlined nose design. We anticipate updates will mirror those of the Model 3 Highland, including tighter panel gaps and acoustically insulating glass for a quieter cabin. Could the Model Y Juniper get what the Model S and Model X got for 2021, including more range, an admittedly cool but annoying yoke steering wheel, and a higher performance Plaid variant? We suppose it's possible. Beyond that, Tesla aims to further simplify production to cut costs. Hopefully buyers never stumble upon the use case for redundancies eliminated to save cash. And our fingers are skeptically crossed that the savings will be passed on to the consumer, not just the shareholder. How fast is a Tesla Model Y? We're big fans of the Model Y performance, so much so that when we first drove the 456 HP electric crossover, we called it the most convincing American sport luxury SUV ever. Not that the standard long-range variant is any slouch. We recorded 0-60 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds, just 0.6 seconds behind the Model Y performance. Those power figures and Motor Trend tested acceleration apply to pre-2024 models. For newer Model Y SUVs, Tesla may introduce an even more athletic variant, in line with the Model X Plaid, to defeat the Kia EV6 GT, Genesis GV6 Zero Performance, and Ford Mustang Mach-E GT. Battery, charging, and range. Both the Model Y Long Range and Model Y Performance utilize the same 82.0 kWh battery and dual motor at WD. The Long Range or WD variant is capable of 310 miles on a charge, while opting for the Model Y Performance drops range to 285 miles. Although the Model Y is capable of charging at rates up to 250 kW, we've had mixed results. Cargo space and interior room. We aren't expecting interior dimensions on the 2025 Tesla Model Y Juniper to change by much compared to previous model years. For 2024, Tesla equips the Model Y with 5 seats by default and makes a 3-row configuration available with seating for up to 7 occupants. Legroom in the third row is cramped at a mere 26.5 inches. Those who frequently drive around with 6 others in tow should step up to the model, which benefits from 29.8 inches of legroom in the 7-seater configuration, and 32.2 inches as a 6-seater. Safety. Tesla has a good chance of retaining the pre-2024 Model Y's coveted label of IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. Some driver assist will likely continue to be standard, while the irresponsibly named and inconsistent full self-driving beta features will cost extra cash. Autopilot. Tesla's extravagantly named Active Driver Assistance Suite comes standard with adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking technology. We expect a similar setup to the refreshed Tesla Model 3, which has a large horizontally oriented screen front and center on the dashboard. It could gain the 3's touch-sensitive steering wheel buttons for turn signal functionality. Like it did with the Model 3, Tesla may move the primary gear selector from the right side of the steering column to the infotainment display. Rear passengers could get an 8.0-inch screen for climate controls, content streaming, and gaming. The Tesla Model Y was the world's best-selling car last year, and we're only weeks away from an all-new model being unveiled. Codenamed Juniper, the new EV is still shrouded in secrecy, but insider rumors mean we've got the best idea yet of what to expect from the all-new Tesla Model Y. Thanks to our artist renders, we have a better idea what it will look like, too. Latest Model Y rumors and news. New spy shots have emerged of camouflaged Tesla Model Y test cars in China, which gives more detail about the design of the car's front and rear lights. These have been incorporated into our exclusive image showing what we think the new Tesla Model Y will look like. There are also rumors that production is already underway at Tesla's Gigafactory in China, starting with just a few cars before ramping up to full production. This hints at a possible unveiling later this year. New Model Y release date. With production of the new Model Y rumored to be underway and ramping up, we wouldn't be surprised if the new car was unveiled in a matter of weeks, possibly even this side of Christmas. An on-sale date with first deliveries is expected in the first quarter of 2025, with the 7-seat and performance models joining the standard and long-range Model Y later in the year. New Model Y pricing. The Tesla Model 3 saw a small price rise when it was relaunched in early 2024, and the same would be expected for the new Tesla Model Y. Rumors of new tech on board would suggest an increase in price to cover manufacturing costs. There currently isn't a standard rear-drive Model Y on sale in the UK, As it stands, the range starts at 46,990 pounds for the long-range rear-wheel drive car. A standard rear-drive Model 3 costs 5,000 pounds less than its long-range rear-drive cousin, so allowing for a slight increase. We wouldn't be surprised if a new standard rear-drive Model Y doesn't kick off the new Model Y range at around 43,000 pounds, with a 5,000 pounds increase again for a long-range rear-wheel drive car. Design of the new Model Y. Our exclusive renders show what to expect from the design of the new Model Y. The design is set to be an evolution of the current car, which won't immediately date the existing model, following the lead of the latest Model 3, when it was launched in early 2024. Proportionally, the new Model Y will remain pretty much the same, but there will be plenty of detail changes to give the new car a whole different look. Most striking will be the new, more streamlined front end with improved aerodynamics, and a slim light bar running the full width of the car. The Model Y's new face takes inspiration from the Cybertruck and recently revealed Tesla Robotaxi, with the latest spy shots of the Model Y giving us a glimpse of the split headlight unit that sits beneath the light bar. The deep front windscreen remains, flowing into a standard glass roof, while at the back another full-width light bar accentuates the car's width, again, as it does in the Cybercab and Cybertruck. The Model Y will get slimmer, LED rear lights than before, as the Model 3 did, while the Tesla name will be spelled out across the boot lid. 2025 Tesla Model Y Safety. The Model Y Juniper should come with an extensive list of standard safety features. The current electric SUV comes with pedestrian and cyclist detection, forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane keeping assist, traffic sign recognition, autopilot, automatic high beam assist, and parking sensors. Available features include park assist, automatic lane change, summon, traffic light and stop sign recognition, and Tesla's full self-driving capability. 2025 Tesla Model Y price. Pricing for the 2025 Tesla Model Y Juniper isn't available yet. With the changes, we expect pricing to increase. Pricing for the current Model Y ranges from $45,380 to $53,880. Competitors in the all-electric SUV segment include the Hyundai Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, Ford Mustang Mach-E, Chevrolet Blazer EV, Volvo XC40 Recharge, and Nissan Ria. 2025 Tesla Model Y release date. Order guide data indicated that the initial 2025 Model Y will be identical to the current model. However, we expect the updated Juniper model to arrive later in 2025. The first Model Y Juniper SUVs will be made at Tesla's Shanghai facility. More information on the all-electric SUV should become available within the next few months. Please check back for updates as they become available. Pictured, 2024 Tesla Model Y. Source, Bloomberg. Subscription required. Electric. The 2025 Model Y Juniper is coming, as Tesla gears up for China. A redesigned Model Y is on the horizon. Along with a shift in Tesla's overall approach to vehicle design, Tesla continues to offer 0.99% APR for 60 months on the Model Y in the US, and lease deals that start at $349 a month with a $2,999 down payment. While tempting, financing deals alone can't compare to a revamp of the Model Y. The question, of course, is when. Signs point to 2025, likely the first half per the growing number of leaks. The Juniper update would follow the January Highland refresh of the Model 3. That involved exterior design tweaks and improvements to the interior and suspension, among other things. Past its prime. In markets where Tesla sells well, such as California and China, the Model Y is looking dated. John McElroy, host of the automotive program Autoline, told me Tesla needs a styling upgrade if it hopes to get existing Model Y owners to come back and buy another one, he said. And the best-selling EV in the US faces a swelling horde of new models from traditional automakers. Recently, Tesla has been underperforming the rest of the EVs in the market, Tom Libby, an analyst at S&P Global Mobility, said in an email. For instance, in August overall retail EV volume was up 24%, but if you take Tesla out, the EV market was up 50%, he said. Libby added, however, that the Model Y is still a popular, high-profile vehicle for Tesla, underscoring the need to keep it fresh. Thanks for watching my video. The rest of the motorway experience was surprisingly good, though. It's noisy, of course, but not chalkboard harsh, and the ride quality, well, that's just a delight. I always say that hypercars, the really good ones, are among the best riding cars there are. Yes, there's the no expense spared quality of the components to factor in, and the meticulous attention to the geometry. The Aventador, by the way, has pushrod dampers front and rear, but I still find it a complete mystery how cars like this absorb bumps so well when they're so stiff. It helps that there's a stiff carbon tub, I suppose. It keeps the geometry exact and the weight down, along with some other carbon elements, including the beautiful latticework bracing above the engine. Even so, the Ultimate's dry weight is 1,550 kilograms, which is 25 kilograms less than the Aventador S, but not exactly inconsiderable. It doesn't feel too heavy, though, and bearing in mind the mass of its V12, the encumbrance of four-wheel drive, and the Aventador's sheer bulk, nowhere near as much as expected. The Alcantara steering wheel is one element of the driving position that isn't a compromise. It's very adjustable, and on the go it's bristling with feel yet free of kickback and other corruptions. There's rear axle steering, but you're only aware of it from the remarkably tight turning circle at parking speeds. When you're blasting through the mountains it's unobtrusive, and the steering-savvy gearing and measured weighting raises your confidence still further. It suited me to a T, more so than the flyweight, hyper-alertness of the Ferrari 296 GTB. This is a car with its ducks in a row, right down to the carbon composite brakes, that, Lamborghini says, will stop you from 60 miles per hour in just 30 meters. They probably will. The retardation is impressive, but so is the pedal feel, when it's being used with conviction. Thanks for watching my video.